Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Jeff Lichty. All right, my friends, welcome back to the show. Here we go. Looking for a snippet of wisdom, or we're going to get rid of that. I'm telling you, we're getting rid of that, but you got to send me your favorite not snip word to tell me what kind of wisdom are we looking for. I got a few good ones, a few that I don't want to say anything about yet, maybe tomorrow. And but send me the better word. I am looking for wisdom, and I don't want just a snippet anymore. I want to go deep. Let's find the depth in life and in the sutras and in all of the friendships and connections we have all around us. Ooh, that's sounding deep already today. Oh, I like it. Okay, we are back, and we are talking about the second chapter of the sutras, and this is the Sādhana Pāda, the chapter on practice. And up until now, we've went through Kriyā Yoga that talked about the three things: the tapas, the svadhyaya, the ishvara pranidhana. Right? That's so like strong discipline, self-discipline. We all need that. Svadhyaya, self-study. We all need that. Ishvara pranidhana, this surrender to a higher power, a surrender to a higher concept. We need that. And in that Kriyā Yoga, that's going to help bring about samādhi. They talk about that in the second verse. And he says samādhi bhāvanā. Remember bhāvanā, that beautiful word bhāvanā, which means, the concept or the act of producing or bringing it into being. And I just love that word. And we bring into being this idea of deep contemplation or samādhi in order to thin the kleśas. Klesha is that word that means affliction or our troubles or our obstacles. And again, this is the trouble or the obstacle that we run into because it's embedded within our humanity somewhere. Now, is it genetics? I don't know. I'm not a geneticist. Is it psychological? I don't know. I'm not a psychotherapist. What I do know is that these kleśas do play a part in my life. And what are the kleśas? He says, Avidyā, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha. This is chapter 2, verse 3. When it comes to avidyā, that just means ignorance. Come on, think about it. Be honest for a moment. It's not hard for me to say, I don't know a lot about a lot of things. That's the start of my ignorance. Then we move to asmita. That's the ego sense, the egoism, the I-ness. I attach I to everything. And those two are the main fundamental, deeply embedded kleśas. Then we move to raga, dvesha, and abhinivesha. Raga is attachment. We attach ourselves to pleasure. We attach ourselves to the things that go easily. And it happens very naturally, very unconsciously in many ways. Dvesha, Satchidananda says it's hatred, but I don't like that translation. Dvesha, I think, is actually better translated as aversion or a resistance to specifically pain or anything that's really intense. And then abhinivesha, that last one that we talked about yesterday, clinging to bodily life. And I really like his definition here. And those are the afflictions or the obstacles that we all encounter in our humanity. But now let's do it. Let's move along. Chapter 2, verse 4. Here it is. Avidyā kṣetram uttareṣām prasupta-tanu-vicchinna-udārāṇām. All right, so this is where Patañjali moves along. He's doing that deeper exploration of what avidya or ignorance is. And this is his description. This idea that the avidya or the ignorance is the field in which all of the other kleśas grow. But here now in classic Patanjalian style, he breaks it down again. So he's saying, all right, here's avidya. This is the field where they all come from. Great, got that. These are the mental afflictions. Great, got that. These are the kleśas. But what he says is there's 4 levels of intensity, and they range basically from dormant, where they're not very active, to weakened, to interrupted, to active and extremely intense. So this is an interesting thing for us to think about, right? When we're thinking about the kleśas, when we're thinking about the way that they are enacted in our lives, whether it's the ego, whether it's strong pleasure craving, that raga, whether it's dvesha, that aversion, whether it's the clinging to death, they can be very weak and dormant to like super active and intense. And that's what the point of this sutra is. There is an intensity gradient. There's a continuum. But again, friends, like I said before, don't let the yoga get you down. Don't let it get you down. We're somewhere on the gradient. Okay, who cares? But the fact that you're on the gradient just means you got some work to do. All right, it's good. Like I tell my kid, it's good that we can do hard things. All right, friends, that's it for today. Hope you're having a good one. I know I am. Om. Peace out. And the post-show note. You know, you can 5-star this podcast if you'd like on your Apple podcast or whatever, and you could do it on Spotify, that thing, or I don't know, you might even be able to do it on YouTube. But anyways, if you could do that, that would be great. Don't forget about the Snippet swag contest. Give me a new word. Peace out.